Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel for the third and final video in the series. Hopefully, I won't be gone again for a few months after this, but no promises. No promises, sadly. But, I shouldn't be, hopefully, this time around, because school's about to be over. You know? We'll see. I might start dropping some Urbex content. I wish I filmed more in the past. I filmed, none of it, but got some cool stuff coming up, hopefully, maybe. I think, film a bridge climb once. Like, my friend's GoPro, and I think I got the footage, which is pretty cool, but nothing, crazy, a really cool, abandoned warehouse that's huge, or, anything like that. Or, the Damon Silos, where I climbed the inside ladder. That was, 80 feet, straight up. Scary. I think it was 80 feet. Anyway, guys, if you go to enjoy the video, please make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. Today, we are reviewing Armaf's Club the Nuit Milestone. It is 12:41 a.m. I'm just, for some reason, not tired. I'm trying to, make myself fall asleep and be tired, but, simply put, I'm just not. If you guys, internally, I'm tired. I just repeated myself. I was going to do the whole sub, and post notice thing again. So obviously, internally, I need my sleep. Which I'll get, it's a weekend, it's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm going to have a sleepover with my friend tomorrow, but I'm not going to his house. I'm not going to leave here until 3 something. He said to meet him up at 4, so I could sleep in, if I end up going to bed at 1 or 2, I could just get up at 10, so it's not a big issue. But yeah. 10 or 11 or even. Alrighty. Let's review this bad boy. I've actually worn it twice now. So we get the box, I suppose, with the little card that came with it. Alright. Armaf. Here it is. It's the box. Club de Nuit Milestone. Club de Nuit, their line for rip-off Creed fragrances, and this one's called Milestone, impersonating Milestone Imperial. Got a little nice diamond on there. Eau de Parfum, 105 milliliters, 3.6 fluid ounces. Pretty nice, Armaf logo. Pretty nice boxing. And another Armaf logo on top there. And another Armaf logo on there. A Sterling Parfums fragrance. Alright, and we got a little card here. I think as I showed you last time. Pretty cool. Anywho, so, honestly, I'm just going to go put this back. There's not much to see on that end. Oh, okay. Also, what do you guys think of the drip? This Manny's t-shirt. I love Manny's. My friend from school put me on, and it's really good, dude. It's so good. Really good matzo ball soup. Really good crep block soup. I love their grilled cheese. I bet their spaghetti's great. I'm not a huge red meat lover. I love a good burger, but I don't love steak, or corned beef or Reuben's. So I got it once there. I don't love it. Just the texture, I guess. I think it's a genetic thing. My mom doesn't like it either. This lighting's bad. Holy shit. I'm not a big, I don't care about lighting, obviously, but yeah, this lighting is fucking awful. And it's bright. Oh, my eye hurts. I haven't had this good of lighting in a decade in this fucking room. Have I even lived here a decade? Yeah. Creeping up on, I think this summer might be a decade. 9 years this summer? No, it might be 10, actually, I think. I think it's 10 this summer. Wow. In about 2 months, it'll be a decade living here. I lived a little bit more south for my first 2 years of life. I lived, not south, but I think it was Lakeview, Lincoln Park. And, yeah, man, this is bad lighting. That's more like it. Nah, fuck it. Can't really see the fragrance. It's fine. I know the lighting's shit. It's no deal. Alrighty, so here's the bottle, of course. It's pretty fucking heavy. It's really heavy, actually. It just says Milestone for the name, and this thing doesn't move around like I thought it did. The chain, it's fine. Nice diamond on it. See-through. This little hole, but that's about it. Club de Nuit Milestone, Eau de Parfum, 105 milliliters, 3.6 ounces. Nothing on this side, but it says Club de Nuit on this side. Nothing on top besides his diamonds for days. Armaf logo on the bottom. Nothing on the back. Smells really good. That's about the review. See you guys. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so it's actually pretty cool. I don't know if you can tell, but like, oh yeah, you can. See the liquid floating around in there. Right there. Yeah. Cool. Besides that, not see-through in the slightest. It is a really heavy bottle. Like, I'm going to admit that. It is fucking heavy. Alright. Let's go over the notes. Club de Nuit Milestone notes. Alrighty. It's definitely, I would say it's unisex. Like, yeah, it leans more masculine, but this is even a bit more feminine than the Milestone Imperial from Creed. It's a little bit less, like, musky, I guess, and like, or like woody. Let's see what pros Fragrantica has to say. Affordable price compared to Creed's Milestone Imperial. Good for warm weather or summer season. Good for those who dislike Creed's pricing. Unisex fragrance. Very close to Creed's Milestone Imperial. Better longevity and projection than Creed's Milestone Imperial. It's good. Amazing scent according to some reviewers. Considered a great blind buy for some. Cons. Not suitable for those who dislike aquatic or salty scents. I love that. Opening may have a metallic or rusty smell for some. I could see that. Like, honestly, metallic and rusty I could see. But I'll explain why it's not that bad in a minute. Not recommended for blind buying according to some reviewers. May have a feminine or unappealing scent for some men. It's a little bit feminine, but I don't mind it. Harsh synthetic scent for some, a little bit, but I don't mind it. Quality control issues reported by some reviewers. Disappointing bug spray smell for some reviewers. Bug spray? Yeah, maybe I could see that, but it does not smell like Creed's Milestone Imperial for some reviewers. Yes, it does for some reviewers. Yeah, it does. The fuck? Alright, it's a very simple fragrance. Top notes, C notes, red fruits, bergamot, middle notes, violet, whitewood, sandalwood, base notes, musk, ambrox, and vetiver. Let's go over this in detail, but also Milestone Imperial notes. And we're going to go to Fragrantica and see. Let's see what the pros and cons are for this one. Ideal for summer, refreshing citrus and marine scent, well put together scent, liked by both genders. Beautiful and stunning aroma, gets a lot of compliments, good longevity, very masculine. Bullshit, good longevity. Poor sillage, fair longevity, horrible projection, non-existent sillage after first 30 minutes. Overhyped and overpriced, needs clean skin to perform well. These are the cons, by the way. Headache inducing for some people, generic smelling, might smell like cheap sports shampoo, smells like moldy fruitcake. What the fuck? These are like the AI, like, pros and cons. Alrighty, so the top notes for the Creed are sea salt and fruity notes, and the top note for this one is sea notes, red fruits, and bergamot. Literally a copy. Sea notes, sea salt, same thing. Fruity notes, red fruits, and then bergamot. There's just like, pretty much, yeah, fruit too. Or it's like kind of like a lemon, I guess. Like, you know. So it's very like salty, oceanic, aquatic. Like, I would agree with that. Very like, very watery, you know? Salty, like, you just stepped into the ocean, and it's really nice out, and you're ready to take the water in over you. Now, the red fruits, you know, like those fruity notes, I wouldn't really call it red fruits, but I wouldn't classify it as that. It's not like a sweet fruit. But it's definitely nice and, like, fruity and floral, right? It has a really, really good, delicious scent smell to it. It's like, what's the word for, like, edible scents, or edible fougere? It's like a fougere scent. That's not the word. Fougere? No, that's not the word. Fuck! Jesus Christ! Gourmand! I'm so tired internally. It's a little bit gourmand of a scent, right? The fruit, like, you can almost smell it enough to taste it. Really nice. And the bergamot, I see that as well a little bit as too. It can have a bit floral. The middle notes, violet, whitewoods, sandalwood. Violet. A nice, calming white floral. I can definitely see that too. Like a very nice, pleasing, relaxing scent. And then you have the whitewoods and the sandalwood, bringing a bit of a more woody, musky middle. Definitely. It's not just sunshines and roses. For the Creed, it was Sicilian, Lemon, Bergamot, Iris, and Mandarin Orange. I think Creed went a bit more on the lighter route. They went very floral heavy in the middle, whereas we had Violet in the middle, but we had White Woods and Sandalwood as well. So I think the Creed is not as I think the Creed's a bit more actually floral, but this seems to somehow pull off more femininity, even though it's more woody and musky. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, shit's not adding up. Base notes here, we have musk, ambroxan, and vetiver. So it's a very just kind of heavy, harsh base. Not in a bad way. It's still like nice and light and summery, but definitely in a harsher base for sure. Creed has C notes, musk, and woody notes at the base. Same pretty much as the Milestone or as the Armaf, but it has some C notes, which is what is in the top of this one exactly. So it's still a bit more aquatic towards the base as well. All right, let's see what we're looking at performance-wise from Fragrantica. The longevity is reported to be moderate, and the sillage moderate. Now, let it be said, there are votes. There's very weak, moderate, long-lasting, eternal for longevity, intimate, moderate, strong, and enormous for sillage. There are 43 votes for very weak longevity, 90 for weak longevity, 959 for moderate, 938 for long-lasting, and 107 for eternal. So, 959 minus 938, 21 people say 21 more people make it moderate than long-lasting. So it's right teeter-tottering moderate to long-lasting. Sillage, 129 say intimate, 1,360 say moderate, 512 say strong, and 56 say enormous. Nothing on the projection here. Now the Milestone Imperial, it says moderate longevity and moderate sillage. That's some bullshit, though, I feel like. Because this one was way, different. 221 very weak, 469 weak, 1,405 moderate, and then only 457 long-lasting compared to the near same moderate to long-lasting on the Armaf. 111 eternal. Sillage, 755 intimate, 1,542 moderate, 363 strong, and 252 enormous. Seems like a lot of people thought this had a better sillage than the Armaf. I don't know. The Milestone definitely had a decent sillage to it. It didn't have a great performance or production, but it had a nice trail. Scent trail. But for the Creed, 654 people say it was way overpriced. 407 say it was overpriced. 189 say it was okay. 36 good value and 32 great value. Now for the Armaf, 47 way overpriced, 45 overpriced, 275 okay, 826 good value, and 924 great value. Meaning, everyone thinks, the majority thinks it's great value for this one, and the majority thinks it's way overpriced for Creed. So overall, this is definitely a better option. 30 or 40 bucks compared to Creed's 300 or 400, $500 prices. Crazy fucking shit. Creed will charge you. Okay? Now, that's Fragrantica. What do I think? Okay. Let's address the metallic, rusty, kind of synthetic scent this is supposed to have. If I just take it and smell. Okay. And then I go in. Smell my little Creed. The Creed is a bit more smooth. Elegant. But don't get me wrong when I say that this Armaf is fucking beautiful in its own right. Synthetic? Maybe a little bit. I can definitely see that. A tiny little bit. Not crazy. Synthetic reminds me of Paco Rabanne. Like Invictus, 1 million. Real synthetic. Especially 1 million because some sophomore that's in the gym period before me is always spritzing that on right before I come in the locker room. I smell it and I'm like, damn, that's 1 million. Also, he brings the whole bottle with him to school. Who the fuck does that? Yeah, and it's very synthetic. I actually don't bring cologne to school. I have my backpack right here. The only thing I have for scent in school is simply some deodorant to put on after gym. I got this little, it's a 1.2 ounce Suave Stick Coconut Kiss anti-perspirant deodorant. And it's actually, coconut's kind of fucking shit. It's like a woman's scent. Look, this is how you make it go up and down. Have you ever seen that before? I think it's more common on women's deodorants. I did have a better deodorant before, but it ran out. Now I'm using this. I had like a nice spray that was really strong. It was like a 1 ounce little spray. Don't have it anymore. And I'll admit, maybe bringing something like, like this kind of sample to school wouldn't be too bad to spritz on. But I feel like I would only use it when I have like a really sweaty ass day in gym and I need some scent. Because I'll admit, there are some days more than others where I'll be fucking drenched. Like, not drenched, I'm not that sweaty of a kid. But if we were like really doing something intense, a bit synthetic, maybe. Rusty and metallic. I see it too, but I disagree. But I definitely see it. I'm not going to say I don't. Like, right off, like, the tip of your nose, it's a bit harsh. Which leads me to my next point. It is good as performance. Okay? Like Veronica said. It's a bit harsh, but I wouldn't call it, like, metallic or rusty. Rusty, definitely not. Metallic, no. Like, I just really can't see that, but, like, I can understand why some would, maybe. The performance on this thing is great. Let's see. It says on here that the fragrance is a 7+ hour performer. I would say same. I would go like honestly 7, 8, 9 hours, and I think I could get about 10 hours of this tomorrow. The first day I did 5 sprays. It wasn't that strong. It was probably like 6, 7 hours. And then I moved up to 7 sprays, and I was looking at like a consistent 7 to 8, maybe pushing 9, but about 8. I think if I throw on 10 sprays of this stuff, I'll be looking at 9 to 10 hours of longevity, which is great. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. As for the projection, it's not super projectile. Let it be said, the scent is not meant to be that way. It's an aquatic, salty, fresh scent. Sure, it has its musks and wood. It has its musks and woods to it, but it's not meant to be, purely that or anything. So I'll admit, it definitely doesn't have crazy production. Maybe a foot, maybe 2. But then it definitely dies down after a few hours. Sillage, it carries a nice scent trail. It's a good scent. It lingers. The performance, the longevity boosts it up. Great atomizer, so a lot of juice comes out. You have a nice scent trail going for a few hours around you. It's good. It's nice. Scent's great. If you like it for a nice warm weather scent, I would recommend it for sure. Go for it. Fucking get it. Let's see how much it is on Amazon. I've been saying 30 or 40, 30 or 40. Let's see if all my yap has been for something. Okay. Alright. Club. Day. No weed. Club No Weed. Milestone. Okay, for the size, I got the exact same thing. It was $33.05 before tax and like shipping and stuff. But it says free delivery, so after tax, if there even is tax on Amazon, that's, let's see, sales tax is 10.25%. That would make the $33.05 raised to $36.44 or $36.43.7. But does it round up? Maybe, I don't know. Under 40, I was right. I mean, that's fucking good, man. It's a great deal. Now, Creed Millésime Imperial. Let's go to the Creed boutique. See what we're working with. 50 milliliters, $3.45, and 100 milliliters, $4.70. Now for shits and giggles, let's go. 250 milliliters, $7.55. 500 milliliters, $1,205, and 1,000 milliliters, $1,685. That's fucked. Creed also has like big sizes of Aventus. So like a 30 ml Aventus, which is, they have a 30 ml is $265. 50 ml, $365, 100 ml is $495, 240 ml is a weird size, $775, 500 ml, $1,260, 980 ml, $1,850. Jesus Christ, almost $2,000. But we're getting sidetracked. Alright, so the Milestone Imperial, $345 for the 50 ml. But this, mind you, this is about 105 milliliters. Let's go to the 100 ml price. Not $345, $470. $470 plus 10.25%. $518.18. $518.175 with tax. So $518.18 or $518.17 if you don't round the 5 up. $518 versus $36. What the fuck? I mean, that's insane. $518 divided by 36. You are getting over 14 times cheaper for this. And it is better performing and nearly as good smelling. Will I say that the Creed smells better? Yes, the Creed smells better. But at what cost? Doesn't perform as well. It costs over 14 times more. And at the end of the day, fuck it, right? If you want a bit of a more like masculine but feminine scent at the same time, go with this. It improves upon the original in so many ways, and it's weird. It is a bit more feminine, but it also is a bit more musky, so maybe it's not. I don't know. It's harsher. Give it that. It has ambition. It uses like fruit and florals to its advantage, but the aquatic, salty freshness is still there. Very clean and elegant and nice. Citrus, marine, woody. That's what the website says for the Creed. By the way, Creed's gotten so fucking pricey. They're ripping people off, bro. $470 for 100 ml. When I got my Creed 100 ml, it was only like $430. These prices went up $40 in the last like couple years. What the fuck? That's crazy. It's 1 in the morning, 1:02. I should hit the hay. Y'all hear that? Oh shit. Alrighty, I'm gonna do 10 sprays this tomorrow. I should get like 9 or 10 hours of performance. So, sick. Also, don't hate by saying you have to do 10 sprays to get good performance. With Creed, if you do like a few sprays or you do 10, you're gonna be looking at like whatever, just Creed performance, like same thing. With this, yeah, I mean like, you know, I'm going up a few hours with more sprays, but same with Creed. So whatever, it is what it is, you know, I mean. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. Would I recommend Club de Nuit Milestone by Armaf? Without a doubt, yes. You know, if you're interested to get a cheaper version of Creed's Milestone Imperial. Over 14 times cheaper. And better performance, so go for it. And almost nearly as good smelling. And maybe better, depending on your preference, you know. Because, like I said, it's a bit harsher, but maybe a bit more feminine, too. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. And goodbye, good night, and everything. Peace.